Saturday morning, mid-apocalypse. Yep, mid-apocalypse, Saturday morning. Here we are together. Hope you're all getting enough sleep. Hope y'all just rolled out of bed and didn't do anything except put your tail and your ears on. Enor is here with me in his crazy little world over there. And we will get started in just a few minutes, or a couple, or one. What will it be? Get ready. We're going to roll around the floor. Oh, you don't really have to do anything to get ready. Just have some floor space to roll around on. I think I prefer to start at 10:33. That seems to be what's happening. 2 minutes. Oh no, one. 1 minute. Great. And we are live on all the streams this morning. Hope you're feeling alive this morning. Sorry if that aliveness hurts right now. It's kind of part of the deal. As we rebirth, rebirth this world, rebirth this earth. That's what time it is. Before I get too silly this morning, I just want to honor, as part of that rebirthing, all of the things that have to die away, all the things that we lose, all the things going downstream to serve the new life, bursting up all around that. All right, well, we're just going to start laying on the ground because this is roll around on the floor yoga today. So, ouch, I've been climbing trees. I have splinter. That's what happens to cats, maybe. All right, rolling on to your mat. These ears were just for the welcome. Meow. They're still there. You just can't see them because they're squishing my head. All right. Let's come and lay in your belly. We're going to start on the belly this morning and just lay down. Just rest your head on your hands. Lay down. Give yourself a little rock. Feel that earth beneath you. And begin to deepen and lengthen your breath a lot of breath. Breathe in the nose and into your belly and push your belly into the earth. And receive that back with a big old sigh. Let the belly be pressed back by the earth. So you and the earth here are going to play a little push a whatever into your belly. All right, here we go. So belly inhale, big belly breath, press into the earth. And exhale, receive that back. Inhale, belly breath, push into the earth. And exhale, let it go. And if you want to make your breaths more like kitten breaths, you are welcome to. What I want for you is big, yummy belly breaths. This will begin to ground the nervous system, and that exhale is some vibration, just beginning to really tone the nervous system, bring us from wherever we might be into the happy middle. Not too much of anything, just right there in the middle where we're not ignoring anything, not running away from anything, not identifying or wallowing too much in anything, but just laying on your belly on the earth like a cat and breathing deep and full. In the nose, press your belly into the earth, and out the mouth, make some sound. Keep that going. I'm just going to do it now instead of talking about it. You join me when you're ready. Here we go. You could be a lot louder for me. I'm not sure how the levels are online, but you're really low in the room. Okay, now I'm going to stop talking and just belly breathe. Here we go. Just be dramatic about it, if you will, please. Get some sound out. Extend that exhale as much as you can. Okay, about 8 more kitten belly breaths. Here we go. In the nose. So it could be with a little lion's breath, with a little growl, sing songs, sighs, cries, laugh, moans, groans, jokes, whatever you got. Here we go. About 6 more. Push your belly into the earth. Take it back. Two more. And if you get the COVIDs or someone else you know does, lay on your belly to breathe. Lay on your side to breathe. Bring the breath into the places it doesn't usually go. And get reoxygenated. Practice now. Know it. Let it be yours. Share it. More breath for everyone, 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 everyone. Yeah, let's bring the hands under your shoulders. Oh no. Oh no. I got something else I want to do here first. We're going to do that later. Okay, get ready for that later. Right now, let's just kind of splat yourself out. This is going to be a little bit ridiculous because kitty yoga. Okay, so here we go. Inhale and lift, lift, lift up through your arms and legs like you're just going to fly away. Big, big. And then as you exhale, splat. Let's drop you down to the earth. Here we go. We do a whole bunch more of those. Inhale, lift, lift, lift. Squeeze, hug all your muscles to your bones. And exhale, just splat it down. Today's class seems to be really good for children. Go on and bring your kids. Hopefully I don't do anything creepy later. Here we go. I used to teach kids. We used to do this. 5 more. I'm happy to be laughing at this. We have to laugh like at least as much as we cry, okay? I've been crying a lot. And so let's just laugh together a little bit today. 3 more. Sorry, I can't count. One more. And now, legs together, arms and hands under your shoulders. Press on back, hips to heels, turn your toes under. And stretch through your feet, stretch through your hips, big breath into your lower back. Inhale as you exhale, lift from your navel and ripple forward onto your belly again. Open up into a little cobra. Exhale, toes under. Press on back, hips to heels. Stretch your feet out. And follow your inhale to lift from your navel round through the spine. Melt your hips and your heart back down to the earth and low cobra. And exhale it back, child's pose. And we'll just pulse like this a few more breaths. And then come on down to the earth. We're going like real cats for a moment here. Roll on over to your side. And we're just gonna kind of stretch one arm and leg back behind you. Open. Inhale. And let's exhale. Reach everything forward. And inhale, stretch back. I'm doing one leg here to get that iliopsoas, the front of the hip. We'll do both sides. You can do it as you like. Freeform kitten style. Inhale, so a little bit of back bend. You're arching. And then as you exhale, we're drawing in and reaching. Little kitten curl. I know you haven't seen them do reps, but they'll do these shapes. Inhaling, open. You could stay in each pose a few breaths as you like, or just continue to play with it. We'll roll both legs back. Come on to your other side, except I'm doing this thing with the cameras. I'm gonna flip around, which is also kind of fun, spinning on your booty. Options. And when you're ready, we'll go second side. Stretching that top leg and arm back, bottom leg forward. Open out, little back bendy twisty. Oh, I'm gonna stay here a second this time. See, no rules. No rules. And exhale, come on when you're ready. Back into your toe touches or wherever they get. So, you know, as you see the cat do it, all that little shaking, that's fine. That could be you today. Wow. Inhale it open. Follow your breath. Last couple breaths like that. Thank you, Inor. The music is so yummy. And this time, as you open up, come onto your back, step your feet on the floor. And bring your hands to your belly and your heart. Oh, precious kitten body. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Great Spirit. Thank you, Mystery. Thank you, Creator. Thank you, Mama Earth, for this body, for holding, healing, nourishing, renewing this body, and giving thanks to the Great Mystery and to all the wacky wonderfulness that is enabling Mother Earth to renew at this time. And thank you to the loss and the pain and the death that is giving back to Mother Earth at this time. And so it is. Together, a worldwide rebirthing. I don't think this has ever happened. And we're living through it, and we're thriving through it in one way or another. We are thriving through it. We may have concerns about health. We may have concerns about finances or what the future looks like, and it's okay. We are in this together in different ways, everybody having their own experience, but everyone rebirthing. Everyone suffering loss and confusion. Everyone with the freedom to cry, everyone with the freedom to laugh and play. Let's keep that play going, if you will. Inhale and scoop your tailbone up, lift your hips, lower back, middle back, lift your chest, lift your chin, opening your body to the sky, to what is, and as you exhale, ripple on back down. Just waves of breath. Inhale, opening up courageously to what is, yes, and exhaling, giving it away, giving back to the ground with your breath. The way that life works, always opening, expanding, and closing, contracting, coming back to the ground of being. Follow your breath, inhaling, opening to the sky, to what is, to the great mystery. Exhale and ripple it down, back to earth, back to the known, back to the here and now. Breathful, waves through the spine, Breathful waves through your body. Breathful waves of whatever wants to move through you today. The delight, the joy, the playfulness, the wonder of being alive in a body, here and now, at this time, together. Feel more waves up. Inhale into bridge. Exhale it down. Next time you come up into bridge, let's just interlace your fingers, squeeze the palms together, shoulders on the back, really rock the shoulders together, try to squeeze them together, and then again lift your chin so that the pressure in the head's right behind the upper ear, center back of the head. Press into your heels, squeeze your booty, and lift your hips. Big breaths here, wide across the wings of your kitty heart. Big courageous breaths into your heart's yes, and big kitten lion's breath. Releasing any stickiness or stuckness there energetically. Get it out. Let the jaw be loose. Squeeze your breath out. Squeeze the bottom tips of the lungs. Make some fierce sounds. A few more. Last inhale, release your hands, and as you exhale, ripple back down to the earth. Inhale, stretch and reach through your toes and through your fingers, and exhale and lift the shoulders and lift the heels. Inhale, you can come back down to earth, and exhale, squeeze the legs together, pull your navel up and back, lift your shoulders, lift your heels. Inhale to the earth. Let's do a bunch more of those. Go slower if you need. Hold your head if you need. You can hold your legs if you like. It's up to you. It's a little harder with the arms overhead. One option with the arms overhead that's helpful is to hook the thumbs or clasp the hands and give a little pull on the hands. Inhale, open here, and as you exhale, 5 more. Step your feet in. Feet as wide as your mat if you had a regular mat. And knees bent. And arms up overhead. Just a yummy good morning stretch. Inhale, reach through your knees, reach through the arms. Exhale back through center. Inhale, reach, big breath through the arms and knees. Exhale through center. Let your breath lead. To side. Exhale through center. Inhale to the side. Stretch it out. Stay with that as you like, or pick the knees up, squeeze them together, legs to one side. You can extend that top leg out. Move with your breath, side to side. Inhale, center. Exhale, to squeeze at that edge. Navel pulls back. One foot on the floor if that's allowed for you. One foot on the floor. Support yourself. Send that other leg over. But really use that exhale to release tension, release metabolic waste. Squeeze that breath out, getting deeper, fuller breaths in, brighter immunity, more aliveness. Yeah, baby. Keep it going. Let's go 2 more to each side. And then roll on over to your side that's facing the camera. And just come onto your bottom arm. Take a moment. Vishnu's couch, just chilling out. Dreaming the world into being. So it is. That's what time it is. Let's dream the new world into being together here, kids. All right, let's stretch out from what we just did there. Come on up to your elbow, forearm. Let the elbow be a little bit forward of the shoulder so there's room to scoop that down, and step the right foot in front, or the back foot in front of your bottom thigh. And let's just give a little push into that top leg. Just roll it towards the sky, towards the earth. So I'm going to give some options here. We're going to build up from here, doing a similar thing. If you've joined Kitty Yoga the last 2 weeks, I think I did this. Seems to be a favorite lately. So stay with that, or come up onto the bottom hand and really shrug that shoulder up. Let your shoulders shrug up to get a lot of opening here in your side body. Press that top thigh away, even more opening, and then roll towards the earth. Press in, roll to the sky, or looking behind you. Check out your tail. Press and roll in. Roll up. So again, we're really looking for side body breath here, and hopefully you can feel that from the stretch. If you want to add to that, or try to, as you inhale, engage your core a little bit so that you're really sending the breath more into side body rather than the belly, which we were doing earlier. Please stay with that, or if you want to go bigger, a lot bigger, but relative, then here's that option. Hand forward of the shoulder. Now really scoop that shoulder blade down, plug it in. Top foot in front of that bottom thigh. Push into both feet, lift up, and stretch that top arm long overhead. Inhale there, side body. As you come down, you want this foot as much as you can in line with the hip, maybe a little lower. Press into that top hand towards the head of your femur, inner thigh, head of the femur, and exhale, navel back and rotate to the earth. All the breath out. Inhale, press into your feet. Lift your hips up. Stretch out through that top arm. Exhale. Back down. Let's just do a few more. And if you're just joining, or you're like, what? That sucks. That's hard. Then don't do that. Do this. And just get that side bodies open. Get your breath full. Get your rotation all swirly, yummy here. Otherwise, here we go. Last breath or two. And then lower on down. Rotate. Spin on your belly. On over to your other side. Again, we're going to start here, just kind of chilling out for a second. Welcome, Amy. And dreaming the world into being. Second side. Just being a cat, you know, laying in the sun, like there ain't nothing to worry about in the whole world. Because we have to give ourselves these breaks, especially now. Oh, yummy what Enor's doing today, huh? We could just chill out here. All right, stay with that as you like. When you're ready, come to the forearm. Get an elbow a little bit forward of that shoulder. Scoop down, stretch the bottom leg out. Top foot stands on top. And you can push into that bottom thigh, top thigh here, excuse me. Roll towards the earth. Press in, roll towards the sky. You could be pressing with your hand or forearm, whatever's right for you. Moving with your breath. Again, stay down here, real mellow like. Or come up onto that bottom hand. Scoop your shoulder blade down, lift your chest. And again, press. Really let your, so shoulder blade's on the back. It's not forward, but it is shrugged up here so that we get all this side body stretch. And then adding to that side body stretch by pushing into that top leg. Spiral towards the earth. Spiral to the sky or back behind you. Play with that. Again, please stay there or going bigger if you're ready. That top foot will come even a little further forward if you can. And now really scoop that shoulder blade down. Don't let it shrug up. Hands forward over the shoulder. Push into your feet. Lift that top hip high as you stretch that top arm. Big bright side body breath. Exhale, hand to that thigh. Push into the thigh. Rotate towards the earth. Roll the breath out. Inhale, push into your feet. Lift that top hip. Stretch out through the arm. And 3 more. Come on down. Come back to your belly. Just rolling around on the floor this morning. Make yourself a long tail like a snake, or like tying the back of your shirt so it looks like a tail. Either way, find yourself a tail. Activate your legs. Push down through your legs, elbows under your shoulders. Press into your pubic bone and your sacrum. Pull with your forearms, shoulders on the back. And now we are a sphinx. Golden hearted sphinx. Timeless, eternal, breathing. Your yes. Please stay here and simply be breathful, working your shoulders on the back, or inhale here, turn your toes under, and as you exhale, lift from the navel. With your breath, inhale, open up, sphinx. You can keep your toes under because we're going to exhale and power up. Really lift from that navel. Try not to let the low back or belly drop out here. Inhale, open, exhale, powering up off the earth. Moving with your breath. We got 4 more. Lower on down. Inhale, drag your golden heart forward and come down to the earth. Rest your forehead and interlace your hands on your sacrum. Push your sacrum down and rebound off your sacrum with your elbows to the sky. Squeeze the shoulders up onto the back. Keep that, deepen it as you pull the hands up and back towards where ceiling and wall meet. So if you do have lower back stuff, you may want to just stay with the hands on the sacrum and push down to support yourself coming up to just wherever you're breathful. If you want to go bigger, you can pull the hands back, push into that sacrum and pubic bone, lift the chest, lift your navel, dip the chin, keep the back of the neck long, slide back from your upper palate. Maybe squeeze the legs together, holding 5 breaths, or pulse in and out of it. 3 more breaths. Come on down to your belly. Extend your right arm out to the side, straight out from your shoulder to the side. Press into your left fingers near that shoulder, and we're gonna roll on open. I'm actually gonna go, whatever. I'll just do it this way. Bye. Push into that bent arm, roll open, step that foot behind your other thigh. And there's that. You can stay right there. Breathe the front of your shoulder. Or you could rest that forearm on the back, work that top shoulder back. Or you could reach back for that top ankle or foot and kick it back towards the top hand. And deep full breaths here. Puff up the chest with your breath. Breathe your yes. Send the breath into all those sensational areas. if you've got a hold of that top foot, keep a hold of it and slowly drag your knees back together so you get a nice traction between this top ear and shoulder. And then take your time and unwind back to your belly. Just rolling around on the floor this morning, kids. And as you're ready, opposite arm out to the side, straight out from your shoulder. Press into that front hand and step that top foot behind the bottom knee. Stay there, pressing into those top fingers. Work your shoulder on the back. Or maybe that forearm comes around. Press into the forearm. Work the top shoulder on the back. Breathe here. Or if you did on the other side, maybe it's there on this side. We are asymmetrical beings. That's a fact. Don't worry about it. If you're able, grab a hold of ankle or foot. Kick it back towards that bottom hand. Puff up your chest with breath. Deep, full breaths. I don't know, like 4 or 5 more breaths. Big inhales through your nose, maybe some wow, wow, wow out your mouth. Please stay here longer if you like, or if you've got hold of that back knee. Again, at any point, slowly begin to drag your knees together and get that tractioning out between the top ear and shoulder. Nice. Unwind down back to your belly. Hands under your shoulders. Shake the hips out a moment. And with the hands under the shoulders, forehead to the earth, let's just kind of give a little roll around of your shoulders in any way that feels good. And then shoulders up to the ears, squeeze them on the back, pull your elbows and shoulders back as you claw the earth, push down through your pubic bone and sacrum, lift through your heart. Big breath in. And as you exhale, lower down. Let's play with Cobra. 4 more. Inhale, drag elbows back. Heart forward. Push into your pubic bone and sacrum. Lift your chest. With your breath, deep full breaths. Wow, welcome, David. Inhaling up into Kitty Cobra. Exhaling, lengthening forward. 3 more breaths. Again, maybe that little Kittyoga lion's breath. 2 more. And then press your hips back to your heels. And you could simply rest there, or big hip circles. Hips way out to one side, hips way out to the other side, and back to your heels. Big, big circles. Go one more that direction. Take your time. The next time you get to the back, switch directions. Take pause at the back. Inhale, turn your toes under. Stretch your hips back. And let's turn this child here into a rabbit. So hold your heels, tuck your chin, kitty rabbit of course. Hold your heels or ankles as needed. Tuck your chin as much as you can so you're on the crown of the head above your ears. As you hold heels or ankles, lift the hips as high as you can. Breathe into that tractioning of the spine. If you don't feel much, you might dip your chin a little more. Keep holding, keep pulling the hips up. Breathe between your shoulder blades. Breathe behind your heart. Breathe the length of your spine. One more breath into your low back. And release your hips back to your heels. Interlace your hands on your sacrum again. Squeeze the palms together and pull the palms up to the sky. Squeeze the shoulders on the back. Lift your hips up. You might walk the knees back if your kitty or your child was pretty tight there. And lift up through the hands, up through the arms, and hands overhead as much as you can. And you could play with that. Play with squeezing palms and shoulders to the sky, and then let them drip back down, pulsing there. Maybe shoulder circles, a little side to side. Gentle, but strong, hugging into the hands. Strong neck, like a Tadasana for the neck. You're pressing into the crown. Last breath or two here. And then pull back from your hands. Keep those toes under. Roll on up to sit on your heels. And I'm going to face you just so you see how pretty my lion's breath is. Sitting on the heels, so your toes are under. Sitting on the heels, stretch your feet out. And weight back into that as much as you can as needed. You can be coming in and out of it or lean forward out of it a bit. Of course, if there's knee stuff, blanket under your knees or behind the knees is great. And inhale your arms up. As you exhale, lion's breath, tongue to the chin, eyes to the sky as far as you can. Stretch that face out. I'm going to use the I love you mudra because I'm all about fierce love right now. Inhale, stretch your arms up. Pull the breath into the bottom tips of those lungs. And as you exhale, tongue to the chin, eyes to the sky, lion's breath. Pull the elbows down. Squeeze the shoulders on the back. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, fierce love. Sending your fierce love into the world. That's what time it is. A few more. Okay, two more. I think I need this. Whoa. All right, unwind. Give your toes a little love tap out there. Well, oh wow, cat and cow. We haven't even done cat and cow yet. What? Here we go. Strong hands underneath your shoulders, knees under the hips. Pull hands and knees towards one another. Lift your tail, lift your ears, and as you exhale, lift the navel, curl in. Again, if you want to really get some emotional, energetic, and physical metabolic waste going here, you could do cat's or lion's breath on every one of your cats. Inhale, shoulders down the back. Really reach that heart forward. As you exhale, lions. That could be really slow and steady if you got some drama to get out. Here's this, like a headbanging kitty. Here we go. Heavy metal kitty. Here we go. Sorry if I messed up the music, Enor. All right, Enor's gonna rock out for us. So for those of you who are feeling that, otherwise go nice and slow. Whoa! Who's high this morning? Yup, this kitty's high. Okay, stay with that as you like or press on back. Thank you, Enor. Into child's pose. And hi. Yeah, child's pose. And woo, big breath into your back body. Simply regain your full steady breath here. Or if you like a little counter breath to that, we're going to go Brahmari or bee's breath and just get real chill with the bees and the flowers here now. Big breaths in the nose. You could hold one wrist with your other hand on your low back here, get a little more grounding. Keep those breaths going. We'll do 4 more. If you're holding your wrist, you might switch it sometime soon. Please stay there as you like, or inhale, arms forward, hips back. Exhale, Anahatasana, puppy pose, puppy kitty. Here we go. So we're going to slide through into knees, chest and chin. Pull forward, lengthen the legs out. Open up cobra. Exhale back into your child's pose. And as inspired, ripple forward, knees, chest, chin, booties up in the air there. Slide it on out. Inhale, open. Cobra, up dog if you're feeling it. Exhaling back. Move with your breath. Sliding through knees, chest, and chin. Opening up into cobra. Resting in child's pose. Next time we slide through onto our bellies, we're going to pause there. And inhale, open up into cobra. Pull your elbows and shoulders back. Push into your pubic bone open. As you exhale, keep that rooting into the pubic bone, the muscular energy in the core, and lower down partway. Pick your hands up and pick your legs up. You could stay there, play with things we played with last time, or actually, here's another option. You could play here into legs up, and then hands down, legs down, cobra. Shifting forward, legs up, hands up. Pressing in, lifting up. Cobra, legs down, nice strong tail. And play with that. Pulsing in and out as you like. Inhale in the open. Exhale in the coming down. Or come on down, hands up, bend into your knees, reach back for your ankles or feet. If you can, if you're pretty stretchy here, hold from the inside, that's palms out to the side so the shoulder rolls open. And then kick your feet back, inhale, open chest. Keeping it mellow this morning, you could exhale and let the head be heavy as you lower down, stretch the neck. Inhale, kick the feet back, lift the navel, your heart, open chest. Try not to lead with the back of your head. Keep the back of the neck long and follow your breath. And about 5 more breaths. You could continue to pulse in and out of it, or just kick back and hold at your edge. Maybe lift the corners of your mouth. Last breath or 2. And then lower down. Press on back. Simply resting in child's pose, or again, those big hip circles from child's pose. Washing out your back and your hips. The next time or so you come to your back, switch directions. Or again, you can simply be resting in child's. We're gonna move from there soon. Last time around, stretch on back, hips to heels. And big inhale into your back body. Exhale, lift from your navel. Come back to hands and knees. Strong hands. Claw those fingertips. Wow. Strong core. Pull hands and knees towards one another. Keep that core really connected. Ribs and hips connected. And let's open right knee out to the side. Big hip circles. switch directions. And let's push that foot up to the sky and pulse like you're stomping on the ceiling here. Keep the navel lifted, core is engaged for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale as you exhale, curl in, knee to the nose. Inhale, press. Exhale, curl. 3 more. Inhale, press. Exhale, curl. Next time you curl in, knee to the nose, shift forward and cross that foot over your other leg and press back just to wherever your edge is there. As much as you can, stack your knees up. It may be that you need to come more upright, maybe that you sit on something or even stay in the center here. As long as there's no sharp knee pain, that's what we want. Happy knees, and breathe your hips. So sitting upright or pressing back into Gomukhasana. You could sit on your heels or a prop. You could sit between your heels. Bow into yourself, hooking thumbs. Resting on or over the legs. Stack up whatever you need to rest here. We got about 5 more breaths here. Big breaths in the nose. Breath out the mouth. Please stay longer if your body asks you to, especially since I'm about to invite you into some hardcore. So roll on back to your seat. Pick your feet up, unwind the legs, and come into a little seed. So we're gonna play with a little springtime moment here, a little core. You could just take this pause and hug in, or pull your feet on the earth like you're trying to drag them back. Let that pull your lower back up, your heart up, and at any point pick the feet up and pause here in a little tuck. We're gonna call this tuck today a seed, the seed of your intention with the smile of the new moon. Oh, what a pretty moonrise last night. Yes, oh, so much beauty happening upon the earth right now. Yes, the death, yes, the fear, yes, the loss, the uncertainty, and wow, the beauty. Wow, 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 the beauty, the renewing, the growth, the bursting of spring in such a new and awesome way. That's what we're working for. Let's keep it. Stay hugging here or sprout it out. Legs out, maybe arms out, maybe legs up, maybe arms up. As long as you can keep that spine lifting long. If you round back, pull into the legs or pull onto the earth. Any edge here. And hold any of them, or let's play like so. We're gonna add a little bit to this. So seed, you know this one, Rachel. Sprout, and then going big, everything open wide, blossom. Yep, that. And seed, again, feet could be on the earth. Sprout could be down low. You're holding what's needed. Blossom, same thing. You could have the hands on the floor, chest lifted, legs wide, opening yourself to the sky. As you're ready, seed. Sprout. Blossom. Seed. Sprout. Blossom. 3 more sets or less. You could do them slower. You could add more and do them faster if you like. I'm doing kind of the mellow variation today. Of course, uber mellow would be to have your hands on the earth. 1 more set. Come on back, cross your ankles, roll over your ankles for second side, hands and knees. Ooh, it's getting hot today, yeah. All right, hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Pull hands and knees towards one another. You feel like you're trying to pull the hands towards one another. So there's a lot of core strength just right here. Keep those ribs and hips really connected. And as you're ready, left knee out to the side or your second side, big hip circles. Switch directions. And then push that foot up to the sky. Square your hips up. Again, really engage the core. Knit those ribs and hips together. And let's dance on the ceiling. Little stomping here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale as you exhale. Curl in, knee to the nose, and squeeze your breath out. Inhale, push. Exhale, curl. Squeeze. Inhale, press. Exhale, squeeze. One more. And pull that knee into your nose. Curl in, shift forward. Cross that foot over the other thigh. And press your hips back onto, or maybe between, your heels. Again, sitting more upright. Support yourself. Or bow in. Find your edge here where you can melt. There should be zero sharp knee pain. Support yourself as needed. Notice where the resistance is. Breathe right into that with your nose. And let any of that tension or busyness out your mouth. 5 more breaths. As you like, stay mellow again. We're gonna roll on through. Oh my god, this mane is just too much today. What do lions do about it? Roll on through to sit on your seat again. Again, options here to simply hug your knees in, stay here and pause in that forward fold. Or again, we're gonna play with spring. So I really want you to, as you hug into your tuck here, to imagine in to the seed of your intention right now, to the seed of your unique offering. What are you seeing? What's affecting you the most? There's something for you to be doing around that. What is it? It doesn't have to be some grand, huge thing. What is it? How can we support our neighbor? How can we widen our view? How can we uplift our families and communities? How can we make those connections in the systems that are broken and heal and renew and rebuild? Stay in that seed, imagining into that as you like, or imagine into it sprouting. Palms up, bounce to the floor as needed, hold on to your legs as needed, but begin to sprout and offer yourself out. Imagine into the blossoming of that, the opening, the full expression and experience of that yes in the world. Blossom, yeah. You can hold on behind you. Okay, stay and play with any of those, or here we go. Tuck or seed, sprout, blossom, seed, sprout, blossom. 3 more seed, sprout, blossom, seed, sprout, blossom. 2 more sets. Seed, sprout, blossom. Seed,
Yes, that's one thing kittens don't have to worry about. Batteries. All right, the kitty yogis can handle it. Batteries. New batteries. That's what it's all about here. Freshening up our batteries. Power sources. All right, coming back to meet you on your back. Hey, kittens. Grab a hold of each knee separately and let's draw some circles wide and back together. You might roll the mouth out as you do this. Massaging into your lower back and hips, having the jaw be really soft and relaxed. Switch directions. And let's go. Legs to the sky. Fingers up overhead. Rest your shoulders on the earth head first. Squeeze your legs together. Flex the toes back strongly. Inhale, and as you exhale, pull your navel back and press your heels to the sky. Lift the sacrum up. Try to keep those shoulders rooted. Pulse with your breath. We're making happy hormones, kids. That's what all the core works for. Just rolling around the floor, getting strong. Here we go for 5, 4, and then let your sacrum rest. Your legs are still up there. You could roll through your ankles, wiggle your toes. All the toes. Oh wait, kittens. We're gonna attack the toes. Ready? Here we go. Arms up, and as you exhale, reach for your toes. And pulse. Navel back. It's not about getting the toes. It's about reaching the sky, pulling your navel back. Every exhale, squeeze. And for 10. And rest a moment. Give your head a little roll to one side. Big inhale. And maybe a big smile just because, hey. And as you're ready, other side. Turn your head far as you can to the side. You can let the legs rest here if you need to. We are going to go one more set, a little different. Okay, a few more. Soft jaw. Soft neck. All right, stay like that as you like. Or inhale, arms up, and your toes are up. And we're going to reach both things to the sky now. Your hips, your fingers, your toes. Here we go. Shoulders up, sacrum up. For 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, last one. Oh yeah, nice job, kids. All right, again, feet wide as your mat, knees bent. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, through center. Inhale, reach it out. Exhale, through center. Horse lips. Horse lips is great. Releases the jaw, tones your vagus nerve, makes it sound like a kitty purring. All right, we're gonna go one more set with the legs up, adding a little something. You could do any of the last things we just did, or you could just hang out with your legs up or not, as you like. Anyways, I'm gonna invite you to add a little more core with a bit of rotation and isometrics. So, arms alongside of you at first here. No, that's a lie. Let's have the hands behind the head. Yeah, hands behind the head, elbows wide, shoulders on the back. Inhale, and as you exhale, lift those heels up. Keep the sacrum up. Inhale as you exhale, head and shoulders up. Inhale, and as you exhale, lower the right leg and push your right hand into your left shin. Press, resist, press, resist, press, resist. Inhale back to center, rest down. Exhale, let's build a little faster this time. Heels up, sacrum and shoulders up. Inhale here. As you exhale, lower that left leg or your second side down, left hand to your right shin. Try to keep that sacrum, tailbone curling up. Press, resist, press, resist. Hand pushes into shin, shin pushes into hand. For 3. Inhale up, center, lift. Cross body switch, press. Inhale up, center, lift. Cross body switch, press. And keep going. You can cut out that lift in the middle if you need to. It'll make it a little easier. Let's go 2 more each side. Where's your smile? Oh, there it is. Beautiful. Oh yeah, baby. Nice little burn in the core there. Feet as wide as your mat, knees bent. And knees side to side. Stretch it all out. Big inhale as you go to the side and exhale through center. And let that just be yummy and languid and play with it as you like. We're going to build on this in a moment. Take your time. The next time with your feet as wide as your mat, the next time that both knees come to the right, cross that right ankle over your left thigh and draw it down. If you want to add to that, you can reach the left hand down behind you for that left foot and draw that left foot in towards your seat. Usually it'll stay there and you'll get a little more quad psoas stretch or a lot more. Stay with that or take hold of that left wrist and lean up and over on the floor towards your right knee. Big breaths here in the nose and just let yourself rest. Feel all that aliveness in your body. Big full body embraces with your breath. Inhale, gathering up the yummy energy of your practice. Direct it to your heart. Imagine all this energy, all this effort becoming your heart's yes, your healing, your strengthening, your renewal, your unique offering to the world. Please stay here longer if you like, or inhale and stretch out here, and exhale as you pick that bottom thigh up. Keep the setup of the legs. Bottom thigh picks up. Top ankle over knee. Pull that bottom thigh back towards you as you use the top elbow to ease that top thigh away as much as you can. Keep that top ankle flexed. Straight and strong ankle to protect your knees. The knee doesn't try to take that stretch for your hips. Your toes are drawn back towards your shin. Jaw is soft. Big full breaths here. In the nose and purr. And you could stay with your purring there and just rock and roll it around. Or I'm going to give you a bunch of options. Block me out if you're happy here. Please be in your happy kitty place. Otherwise, as inspired, maybe you pick up that bottom leg. Keep the setup. You're just extending the bottom leg to the sky and then walking up and over that top ankle, curling in to your bottom leg, curling, drawing the leg towards you. If you're very flexy here, maybe you draw that leg overhead towards halasana or a plow pose variation, and breathe your back body, breathe your hips, Breathe wherever sensation is arising. That is a call to the breath. Send your breath right there. In the nose and melt. Out the mouth. Stay with any of that. Or if you've noticed already the energy and actual happy hormone action that's happening from your core, then maybe you want more core. So if you're with me on that, I love the high from too much core. So I'm just going to confess that now and join me if you will. Stay with just the hips. Stay with that back body stretch turning in. Do what feels right for you. Or let's just go 10 of ankle over knee core. Interlaced hands behind the head. Inhale. Exhale, pull that bottom thigh back. Sacrum up, navel back, shoulders up. Inhale, open. Stay with that as you like, or keep the setup of the legs. Land your bottom foot. And then take that top foot across the body to stand on the earth. Bottom thigh stands on the earth. So same setup of the legs, it's just rotated over to the bottom leg side. Inhale, take that bottom leg side arm up, and your top knee, that arm is under your head. Inhale here. As you exhale, reach that right arm past your left thigh, or top arm past the top thigh, cross body. Inhale, reach. Exhale, cross body. Pull that navel back. Try to get the shoulder blades up without pulling the head. Neck is soft, head is heavy. 7 more. Come on back, feet as wide as the mat, and stretch it out side to side, just rolling around on the floor like a lazy kitty on Saturday morning. And I'm just gonna switch my position, and we're gonna go both feet to feet as wide as your mat, both knees to the left ankle over right thigh, draw it down, stretch that out. That could be quite enough. As usual, no sharp knee pain allowed, so modify as you need to. Do what's right for you. Please stay with that, or maybe that bottom leg or left maybe hand reaches down for that foot and draws the foot in towards your seat. So that foot will stay there. And you can reach that left arm or bottom leg arm back up and take hold of that wrist up and over, a little side bend on the floor to add some extra spice into that stretch. Big breaths in the nose, out your mouth. Please stay there as you like, or follow any exhale to pick that bottom thigh up, keeping the setup of the legs. Interlace the hands behind the bottom thigh, draw it back towards you as you ease the top thigh away. Flex that top foot, straight strong ankle, soft jaw, maybe even try a smile. It can help with hip opening. It's a practical smile, a useful smile, a necessary smile. Yeah. Stay with that, pulling in as you press away. Top ankle and foot are active and strong. Breathe your hips here. Such a nice place to stay. Stay with that as long as you like. If you've got or want to play with more flexibility here for back body line, extend the bottom leg up. Walk up that bottom leg, curling into it, maybe drawing it towards you, maybe drawing it towards overhead. Stay with any of this stretchy stuff, or keep the setup of the legs. Come back down to earth with your sacrum. Interlace the hands behind the head. Keep those legs squaring as much as you can. Inhale. As you exhale, pull that bottom thigh back, sacrum up, navel back, shoulders up. Follow your breath. Inhale, open. Exhale, curl. 8 more. Again, stay with that as you like, or land that bottom foot to the floor, and then cross body, top foot to the floor, bottom thigh to the floor, outer thigh that is. Inhale, reach that left arm or your opposite arm as your top leg up. And as you exhale, reaching cross body past that top thigh. Navel back, shoulder blades up. Try to get them both off the earth. Inhale, open to earth, and exhale, reach past that thigh with your breath. 8 more. Stay with that as you like, or again, come on back to just that yummy good morning stretch, or listen in. What else does your body want right now? I'm going to invite you into a last twist each side, and then a little happy baby, and a little final resting pose preview. That's what's next. And so stay just fluid here in this spiral as you like, or hug your knees in. Options, you could keep the knees hugged together and take them both over to one side. Use that arm to help the legs down, and then open the other arm, lengthen that top side body as much as you can. So you could push the hip down and reach the arm up, and then open the other arm out to the side, which you'll turn your head to look towards. Options, stay there. If you're stretchier or want to play with it, there's many ways to go here. You could play with extending that top leg out, maybe hold your top foot or calf or whatever's right for you there, and then playing maybe twisted root. You could reach down for that bottom ankle or foot and kick through both feet. Kick that bottom leg back behind you, reach out through the top leg, and push into the rooted shoulder, cross body towards the other one. Lift your head again to turn away from that top leg. I keep looking back because you're there, hi. But yeah, I want you to turn your head away from the top leg so you've got a full spiral through your spine. Breathe your twist. Wherever your twist is, your breath is rinse water. Big breaths here in the nose. And as you exhale, breath out the mouth. 4 more breaths. Please stay longer if your body asks you to, or slowly unwind. Take your time. Hug your knees in and center. You might take a little pause to just rock and roll there into the sacrum, neutralizing in your spine for a moment. And then when you're ready, take those hugged knees to the second side. Knees straight out from your hips or a little higher. Hold on to those legs. Lengthen that top side body as much as you can. Inhale and turn and lift your head to turn away from the legs. Again, stay there or pick that top foot up. Reach or just stretch the leg out. So you could hold the thigh, you could hold the calf, hold the foot if it's possible. And maybe reach down for your bottom ankle or foot and kick that foot back. Really kick through both feet, stretching out here. Push into the more rooted shoulder. Breathe, cross body, rooting into the other shoulder. Big breaths in the nose. And out your mouth. Purring, optional and encouraged, both for the benefits to the vagus nerve and also because kitty yoga. full breaths. Again, stay longer if you like. If your body asks you to, please be with that. Otherwise, as inspired, slowly unwind. Hug your knees in. And happy kitty. Happy baby kitty. So you could hold your ankles or you could hold over the tops of the feet, holding onto the outside of the foot. And pull the knees down, push your heels to the sky, pull your sacrum down, try to work that low back curve up, soft jaw. You could keep playing with those opposite actions as you like. Knees down, heels up, sacrum down, low back up. Greatest therapeutic release there. Otherwise, just play with it. Happy kitty. And pull one knee down and then the other. Rock yourself side to side. You could play with leg extensions, reaching out. Any variations here, neutralizing the spine. Breathe your hips. I want to invite you into Supta Baddha Konasana for your final resting. Maybe want to lift the head and shoulders up a bit here, or the spine up. So I'm going to show you a few options with things that you might have hanging around your house. Of course, a bolster is great. If you have a bolster, you could put a bolster there. Otherwise, you could make a blanket roll. And put that under the length of your spine, and then maybe use blocks or couch pillows, of which I have a million. If you want one, you can come get it. And so house pillows, any pillow prop, or blocks under your legs. If your thighs lay flat on the floor, lucky you. That's just how it is for some people, and some of us will never be that way. So, if your thighs are floating at all, these groin muscles are going to be gripping, trying to hold on. So, we want to help them relax. So, go ahead and put a block underneath your knee or thigh there so that you're supported. Support yourself in being relaxed. We can't just tell ourselves, just relax, body. We have to give ourselves the support to relax. What enables us to relax? Sometime a good fierce workout, so then you can just plop. A good walk in nature, some deep breaths, some pillow supports in all the right places. If this feels too open for you for any reason, find a different position, or bring a hand to your belly, a hand to your heart. Optionally, you could put a sandbag on you or some pillows on you and just have a little weight on your front body to help ground you. If you need a forward fold or something, please do that. So any final resting shape, your hands on your own body, especially crossing your body, can really help you ground. So you could also just kind of hold your elbows or hold your shoulders here, let your elbows cross. Lots of ways about this. If you're ready to be open, palms up to roll the shoulders open. Feet together, knees wide, hips are open. Find a final resting place that you can have deep, full breaths in. So any final resting shape. Once you find your final resting shape, inhale and squeeze, squeeze, squeeze muscles to bones. Gather up any tension, exaggerate it, hold it, hold it, hold it. And then exhale, melt, 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 and then melt even more. Again, notice if there's tension or busyness or just because that felt good. Inhale and squeeze, squeeze, and tense and gather up and exaggerate and hold, 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 hugging muscles to bones. And then exhale, melt, 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 melt. Let it all go, let it all go. Give it to the earth. Give it to the earth. It is a time of renewal. Give away what no longer serves you. Give away those old constructs, those limiting beliefs. Give away those tensions, the resistances to growth, to change, and open to the now. Notice you're being breathed without any effort. Life is lifing you. You're being breathed. And that's how life does. Release any efforting from your breath and simply notice that movement of breath. The breath, our first and last teacher. The breath, life, lifing itself. Watching that flow of breath. Trust the flow of life. Feel yourself as this breath, infinite, wondrous, divine. Yourself as this earth, healing, renewing, changing. Sarva Shruta Nibandhana Prana Shakti Urdvaya Shanaya Pipila Sparsha Vilayanam Pratate Paranam Sukham. Rivers of power flowing everywhere. Fields of magnetism relating everything. This is your origin, your lineage. The current of creation is right here, coursing through subtle channels, animating this very form. Follow the gentle touch of life, soft as the footprint of an ant, as tiny sensations open to vastness. Power sings as it flows, electrifies the organs of sensing, becomes liquid light, nourishes your entire being. Celebrate the boundary where streams join the sea, where body meets infinity. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Begin to deepen your breath and stir yourself back into awakening. We're going to continue with this mantra a few more times. Loka samasta Sukino Bhavantu. Join us. Loka Samasta Sukino Bhavantu. May all beings everywhere be happy, joyous, and free again. Loka samasta Sukino Bhavantu. I mean it so much.
Bless you.
Thank you. I love you. May all beings everywhere be happy, joyous, and free. May we awaken to our interconnectedness. May we awaken to our interconnectedness. May we truly, fully awaken to our interconnectedness, to all the power that we have to hold and support and celebrate one another, to feed and nourish and uplift one another. It is time to awaken and to figure out what our part is. Thank you for being here and witnessing my mess and my beautiful, playful offering of being fully alive, even when I'm a mess. I love people so much.
Love
There's
you,
so
Lucid.
much magic happening, and there's so much pain, and I'm feeling everyone. And I give you permission to feel all the feels and to let them keep moving and to reach out to me or to someone when you need to, please. I'm here for your response, your feedback, your voice, your offering right now. Speak to me, speak to the world. If you want to speak privately, I'll stop the live stream in a moment. Otherwise, here we are live streaming.
Thank you. Love you.
Love you, Amy. Love you, David. Thank you. Love you,
Thank you,
Rachel.
Lucid.
Thank you all for playing with us.
Thank you
Thank
for
you
that.
Thank you for coming on the Zoom. It's so good to see your faces. Like, I love going live streaming. We get so many more people, but it's really beautiful to see your faces and to practice with you and to feel you there. Thank you. Big hugs. Can everybody give yourself a big hug for me? Thank you. One of those really long, awkward hugs. You know, I'm not letting go yet.
I think we all
I
need
think
them.
I think there's gonna be a lot of those long, awkward hugs when this is over. I guess. Not letting each other go.
Lots of burrito hugs.
Burrito hugs. Is that what you call them?
When we all become like a big burrito and then roll up into each other.
Ah, that's so cute. I thought you meant like when we actually get to go eat burritos again.
No, when we
Kidding.
become a burrito.
Yeah, I love that. That's really fun. And I'm getting sick of my own food. If someone wants to bring me a burrito, I'll take it. How are y'all doing? Sorry, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Namaste.
This is good. Oh, my phone. Thank you so much for this. I'm so grateful.
Thank you. I'm grateful to be able to share it.
And thanks for your vulnerability.
Just happened, and I gotta be honest. Yeah. Thank you.
My cat appreciated the theme of the yoga today.
Oh yeah, just chilling, showing us how it's done. Yeah, yay for cats. Thank you. Thank you, kitten.
Thank you, Lucid.
Thank you, Rachel. So much love. Enjoy your day, beauty. Bye. All right, I'm gonna end our streaming. Okay, so bye, face crack world that I just cried all over. Enjoy your day. Let all the feelings happen, because there's another one right after that one. How do I end the live streaming without ending you, David? I have a meeting with you soon, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna end the meeting and we'll talk soon. Okay.
Okay.
I love you. Bye.
Bye. Love you. Bye.
Mwah.
We end.
Namaste.
There's the
Peace.
end.